On this week's episode of Around the Corner, we're here in Eureka Springs, and we are wrapping up spooky season.
Yes, we're at the granddaddy of them all, the Crescent Hotel,
Right
known around the world for being one of the most haunted places.
So today, we're gonna take you along to see what it's all about.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Thank you.
Tiffany, look at this place.
137 years of history right here.
I feel it immediately when you walk in here. We are taking a step back in time.
Yeah, I hope this elevator isn't 137 years old because I hear we have to go somewhere on the 4th floor.
We're going out to meet a man named Mr. Graves.
Own personal ghost tour of the Crescent Hotel. This is a dream.
My nightmare, but let's go. You go first. You go
No.
first.
Well, if you have a seat, I can tell you a little bit about the hotel real quick before we go on our tour. This little boy in this picture up here, his name is Brecky Thompson, and it's about 1917 or so when that picture was taken. He's about 3 years old. So Brecky there, this is the only picture of any of our ghosts that we have from when they were actually alive, and he is one of our ghosts. He's seen a lot on the 2nd floor. So this area of the hotel is where we see our little friend Brecky Thompson. Some of the guests, they will say that they hear this thumping in the hallway at night, you know, so they open the door, what's going on? And down by the mirror down there, there is a little boy, and he's walking down the hall, and he's got this little ball, he's bouncing it, and he's saying, "It's not fair, it's not fair," as he goes along. Nearly every night, there's little hand.
No, there's not.
Really?
No.
You can still see him a little bit. It's kind of hard during the daytime. They show up better at night.
Oh, I see him.
Miss Theodora, she's very neat and tidy. So when they come back, you know, from their little outing, they come back in the room and they find that, you know, their shoes have been lined up in front of the bed, the closet will be nicely arranged. Any kind of little mess they've left has been cleaned up. You know, they're a little confused because it's like the end of the day. Call down to the front desk, say, "What's going on?" You know, and they'll say,
Yeah.
"Well, it wasn't the maid."
Yes.
I think
Miss
I
Theodora.
need a Miss
Yeah.
Theodora.
Yes. But she's not always so nice to every guest.
Oh.
And we have to lock we have to lock the morgue, of course. Guys, so come on into the rest of the morgue here. And here is the cooler. Besides the cooler over there, which is part of the original morgue, there's one more item in this room that was in use back then, and it is the drain in the floor. There's some electrical potential.
Yes.
Well,
there's energy around
there's some kind of energy around here.
Okay, I think it's safe to say this hotel, it's lived up to the spooky hype. Felt like we were in an episode of Ghost Hunters.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Mr. Graves, fantastic job showing us around, really putting us in those stories. Very convincing.
Wait,
Was he even here?
where'd he go?
I want out.
Let's get out of here.
I'll see you soon.
So the real question is, Mr. Graves, was he actually there?
Miss Tiffany, I don't know. But I do know we worked up an appetite.
Yeah, we
No
did.
other place better to go than here at the top of the Crescent Hotel at the Sky Bar. Look at this, overlooking beautiful Eureka and the Ozarks.
Beautiful view, but can you get me a piece of pizza?
Yeah, you get first slice?
Yes, please. All right, we'll see you next time on Around the Corner.
I want the extra chicken here.
Stingy. Ranch. Oh, it's cheers.
Please.
10.
Good. It's good crust.